P. Lesson 1.1. What is anatomy and physiology? If anatomy and physiology feels overwhelming, confusing, or impossible to memorize, pause. Today, I'm going to show you what A&P actually is, in plain language. Anatomy is the study of structure. It answers the question, what does it look like? Where is it? Physiology is the study of function. It answers the question, what does it do? How does it work? Here's the most important rule in A&P. Structure determines function. Lungs are full of tiny air sacs because they need surface area. Red blood cells are shaped like discs because they carry oxygen. If you understand that rule, A&P stops being random. Wrap up. Anatomy equals structure. Physiology equals function. Together, they explain how the human body works. Lesson 1.2. Why A&P matters. Why do healthcare students struggle so much with A&P? Because they don't know why it matters. A&P is the language of healthcare. Doctors, nurses, therapists, all decisions are based on structure and function. When something goes wrong, you don't just memorize symptoms, you ask why. A&P trains you to think, not just remember. Wrap up. If you understand A&P, everything else in healthcare makes sense. Module 2. Levels of Organization. Lesson 2.1. Chemical Level. The human body starts smaller than you think. Everything begins at the chemical level, atoms and molecules. Water, proteins, fats, carbohydrates, these build cells. Without chemistry, there is no biology. Wrap up. Small structures create big function. Lesson 2.2. Cellular Level. Cells are the basic unit of life. Every tissue, organ, and system starts with cells. Cells specialize. Muscle cells contract. Nerve cells transmit signals. Structure fits function. Wrap up. When cells fail, systems fail. Lesson 2.3. Tissue, organ, and system levels. The body is organized, not chaotic. Cells form tissues. Tissues form organs. Organs form systems. This hierarchy explains how damage spreads or heals. Wrap up. Think vertically. Cells to systems to human. Module 3. Anatomical Terminology. Lesson 3.1. Anatomical Position. Why do doctors always describe the body the same way? The anatomical position is the reference point. Standing upright, facing forward, palms forward. No matter how the patient moves, descriptions stay consistent. Wrap up. Standard position equals clear communication. Lesson 3.2. Directional terms. Medical language sounds hard until you decode it. Anterior equals front. Posterior equals back. Superior equals above. Inferior equals below. Medial equals toward center. Lateral equals away from center. These terms remove confusion. Wrap up. Directional terms replace guessing with precision. Lesson 3.3. Body planes and cavities. How do doctors slice the body to see inside? Sagittal divides left-right. Frontal divides front-back. Transverse divides top-bottom. Body cavities protect organs and organize care. Wrap up. Planes help us visualize the unseen. Module 4. Homeostasis. Lesson 4.1. What is homeostasis? Your body is always correcting itself. Homeostasis means balance. Temperature, pH, blood sugar, always regulated. Without balance, life fails. Wrap up. Health equals balance. Lesson 4.2. Feedback mechanisms. Most control systems work in reverse. Negative feedback reverses change, most common. Positive feedback amplifies change, rare. Temperature regulation is the best example. Wrap up. Negative feedback keeps you alive. Lesson 4.3. Real-life examples. Homeostasis isn't theory, it's daily life. Too hot? Sweat. Too cold? Shiver. High glucose? Insulin release. Your body is always adjusting. Wrap up. Survival depends on correction. Module 5. Body Systems Overview. Lesson 5.1. Integumentary System. Your body's first line of defense. Your skin is more than what you see in the mirror. It is your body's first line of defense, a temperature regulator and a sensory organ, all at the same time. The integumentary system includes the skin, hair, nails, sweat glands, and oil glands. It is the largest organ system in the body. First, protection. Your skin forms a barrier that prevents bacteria, viruses, and chemicals from entering the body. It also prevents excessive water loss and protects underlying tissues from injury and UV radiation. Second, temperature regulation. When you're hot, sweat glands release sweat. As sweat evaporates, your body cools. Blood vessels in the skin widen to release heat or narrow to conserve it. Third, sensation. Your skin contains receptors that detect touch, pressure, pain, and temperature. This sensory input allows your nervous system to respond quickly to danger. The skin also produces vitamin D, which is essential for bone health. Wrap up. Your skin isn't passive. It actively protects, regulates, and communicates. Without it, survival would be impossible. Lesson 5.2. Skeletal and muscular systems. Structure and movement. Movement doesn't start with muscles. It starts with bones. The skeletal system and muscular system work together to support the body and create movement. The skeletal system includes bones, cartilage, ligaments, and joints. Its functions include supporting the body's structure, protecting vital organs like the brain, heart, and lungs, producing blood cells in red blood marrow, storing minerals such as calcium and phosphorus. The muscular system, specifically skeletal muscle, creates movement. Muscles contract and pull on bones. They also help maintain posture and generate heat. Muscles cannot push, only pull, so they work in opposing pairs. Wrap up. Bones provide the framework, muscles provide the motion. Together, they allow the body to move, stand, and function. Lesson 5.3. Nervous and endocrine systems, fast signals, and long-term control. Some messages in your body need to be instant, others need to last. The nervous system and endocrine system communicate using electrical signals and neurotransmitters. It acts very fast and targets specific cells. Example, pulling your hand away from a hot surface. The endocrine system communicates using hormones released into the bloodstream. It acts slowly, but its effects last longer. Example, growth, metabolism, stress response. Wrap up. The nervous system is fast and precise. The endocrine system is slow and widespread. Together, they maintain balance and coordination. Lesson 5.4. Cardiovascular and respiratory systems. Oxygen in, carbon dioxide out. Every cell in your body depends on oxygen. The cardiovascular system and respiratory system work together to supply oxygen and remove waste gases. The respiratory system brings oxygen into the lungs and removes carbon dioxide. Gas exchange happens in tiny air sacs called alveoli. The cardiovascular system includes the heart, blood, and blood vessels. It transports oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and waste throughout the body. Without circulation, oxygen would never reach cells. Wrap up. The lungs load oxygen, the heart delivers it. Together, they sustain life. Lesson 5.5. Digestive, urinary, and reproductive systems. Fuel, balance, and future. Survival requires fuel, balance, and continuation. The digestive system breaks food into nutrients and absorbs them into the bloodstream. These nutrients fuel every cell. The urinary system removes waste from the blood and regulates fluid, electrolytes, and blood pressure. Healthy kidneys are essential for homeostasis. The reproductive system produces sex cells and hormones and allows reproduction. While not necessary for individual survival, it ensures the survival of the species. Wrap up. Digestive provides fuel, urinary maintains balance, reproductive ensures continuation. Final module wrap-up video. Systems working together. No system works alone. Muscles need oxygen, skin communicates with nerves, kidneys rely on blood flow, hormones influence every organ. Health depends on integration, not isolation. Module 6, System Integration. Lesson 6.1, How Systems Work Together. The body as one system. If you think body systems work alone, you'll struggle with A&P. Today, I'm going to show you how the body actually functions as one integrated system. When you start running, your body doesn't activate one system at a time. Your nervous system sends rapid signals to muscles. Your muscular system contracts to create movement. Your skeletal system provides structure and leverage. Your respiratory system increases oxygen intake. Your cardiovascular system increases heart rate to deliver oxygen. Your endocrine system releases adrenaline to sustain activity. If even one system fails, performance drops. This is why medicine never asks which system. It asks, how are systems interacting? Wrap up. The human body is a network, not a machine with isolated parts. Excerpt from episode 6.2. Why memorization fails. Stop memorizing, start understanding. If memorization worked, A&P would be easy, but it doesn't. Memorization treats facts as separate. Understanding connects them. Instead of memorizing that heart rate increases during exercise, ask why. Muscles need oxygen. Oxygen travels in blood. Blood flow increases via heart rate. Now the fact makes sense and stays. Wrap up. Understanding mirrors how the body works. Memorization doesn't. Excerpt from episode 6.3, Thinking Clinically. How healthcare professionals think. Clinical thinking focuses on cause and effect. If blood pressure drops, ask, is the heart pumping effectively? Are blood vessels dilated? Is fluid volume low? Symptoms are clues, not answers. Wrap up. A&P trains you to ask why, not just what. Excerpt from Module 7, How to Study A&P. Lesson 7.1, Study Myths. Why smart students still fail A&P. A&P doesn't reward intelligence, it rewards strategy. You don't fail because you're not smart. You fail because you study passively. Wrap up. Success comes from method, not memorization. Excerpt from Lesson 7.2, Proven Study Methods. How to actually learn anatomy and physiology. 3 methods work consistently. Active recall, test yourself, teaching back, explain aloud, and system mapping. Reading alone creates familiarity, not mastery. Excerpt from Lesson 7.3, Exam Success. How to think through A&P exams. Read the question. Identify the system. Apply cause and effect logic. Ignore distractors. Exams reward reasoning. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and also tell us from which country you're watching from for more videos. Goodbye.